Compagnon d'infortune. Mais, que s'est-il passé? Où suis-je?
As you wake, the tadpole squirms in your skull. Other than the infection, you're more or less intact. A miracle, given everything you've been through, but it'll all be for nothing if you don't find help soon. The tadpole is a death sentence, and the clock is ticking. You need a cure.
Ombre cœur? Visiblement elle a eu le même sort que moi. Je vais la réveiller.
You're alive. I'm alive. How is this possible?
J'espérais justement qu'elle me le dise.
I remember the ship. I remember falling. Then nothing.
Une idée de l'endroit où nous sommes?
No, I don't recognize this place. But anything's an improvement on where we just came from. First things first, we need supplies, shelter, and most of all, a healer. We might have escaped, but we still have these little monsters in our heads.
Nous, on reste ensemble alors.
We need each other, and we both know what's at stake. Can't think of better company.
En route.
One thing, just before we go. I wanted to thank you again for freeing me. It would have been all too easy for you to run right past my pod, but you didn't. I'll remember that. Lead the way.
Hurry! I've got one of those brain things cornered.
C'est qui celui-là?
There, in the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others?
Faites-le vous-même.
I was hoping for a kind soul. Well, not to worry.
Attends voir.
I saw you on the ship, strutting about whilst I was trapped in that pod. What did you and those tentacled freaks do to me?
Rangez ce couteau, et nous discuterons.
You'll talk. I can... Ah!
Your mind twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light, the fear.
What was that? What's going on?
Rangez votre arme.
I'm not an idiot. It has to be those tentacled monsters. Something they did. They took you too. I saw it during whatever just happened. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies.
D'autres excuses, j'espère.
I'm out of wine and flowers, so I hope an introduction will suffice. My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me.
Arcodiavrine.
A pleasure. So, do you know anything about these worms?
On doit retirer cette bestiole au plus vite.
No. Of that much we can be certain. These worms are already affecting me. I can feel it. Now, what to do about it?
Quel est votre plan?
Well, getting out of here for a start. Then finding anyone who knows about these worms. I need an expert. Someone who knows how to control these things.
La contrôler. Sérieux.
Well, yes, of course. But first things first.
Allez, je vais le prendre avec nous. Il est amusant celui-là.
You know, I was ready to go this alone. But maybe sticking with the herd isn't such a bad idea. And you seem like a useful person to know. All right. I accept. Lead on.
You approach the dying monster. This is the thing that abducted you. You could end its life here and now, if only you didn't feel compassion. Compassion.
Que m'arrive-t-il?
You can't move, can't think. Thinking is mercifully done for you. It will be a joy to serve, to die for it an honor. It's possessing your mind, forcing you to love it. But then the feeling slips. The creature's mind seems to focus elsewhere.
Je dois me concentrer. Allez.
Your minds fuse, lusting for something that is gone. But then its grip claws back with a vengeance, a vice locking your mind into obedience. It needs sustenance to survive, and with your very body you can provide.
Encore un effort. Bon sang.
The monster lies exhausted, defeated. Its eyes, wet orange pearls, radiate malice.
Saleté. Tu l'as bien mérité.
You approach the sigil on the stone. Magic glitters and swirls from it erratically, as if malfunctioning. It looks slightly dangerous.
C'est quoi ce truc? Mais bon sang. Aïe. Mais...
A hand? Anyone?
Sérieux? Allez, je vais le sortir de là. Viens par ici.
Go on. Keep pulling.
Allez, allez, allez.
Hello. I'm Gale of Waterdeep. Apologies. Usually better at this.
Inutile de s'excuser.
A bit shocked, but friend, it's a relief and a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Say, but I know you, don't I? In a manner of speaking. You were on the Norse Lloyd as well.
Exact.
And I can only assume you too were on the receiving end of a rather unwelcome insertion in the ocular region. The insertee we speak of, this parasite, are you aware that after a period of excruciating gestation, it will turn us into mind flayers? It's a process known as ceremorphosis, and let me assure you, it is to be avoided. You don't happen to be a cleric by any chance, do you? A doctor? Surgeon? Uncannily adroit with a knitting needle?
C'est un clown celui-là.
You seem to know enough about our condition to realize it's beyond most clerics' skills.
Most, no doubt, but I find myself hoping to be in the presence of the few. You don't happen to be one of them.
Je vous retourne la question.
And it looks like we're both starved for answers. We're most certainly going to need a healer, and soon, too. How about we lend each other a helping hand once more and look for a healer together?
Allez, plus on est de fous.
Most excellent. A parasite shared is a parasite halved, or something to that effect. Oh, but before you think you're about to embark on a journey with most ill-mannered a man, thank you for pulling me out of that stone. It was an act of foresighted kindness, I assure you. I have the feeling ample opportunities will present themselves for me to return the favor.
You're both twice as tall as me, but have half the bloody backbone.
But we don't know what that thing even is. And what about the crypt?
I'm telling you, it's a ship. And the crypt can wait. Mari and Barton have been trying to break in for days. Now we... Stop! Got ourselves competition already. That's our ship.
La seule chose qui vous appartient, c'est vos vies. Filez avant de la perdre.
Well, in that case, come on you lot. No point in getting killed. Second worm gets the cheese and all.
Second mouse gets the cheese, no?
Nobody's getting any damn cheese! Now move it!
Everything all right out there?
Vos amis ont filé.
Yeah? Well, I always were a bit soft. But I've got plenty of friends who ain't soft. Come in here and you can meet them.